Okay, good evening, everybody. It's 7:07. Welcome to the February 15th, 2022 Krista McAuliffe Intermediate School PTO general meeting. We're going to have a real quick meeting. We're going to bang things out, and then we're going to turn this over to Melissa and Samantha, who's going to speak about the high school admission process. I know you don't really want to talk to us, but you want to know from the parents' point of view what's going on with your 8th grade kids. So right away, I'm going to attempt to share my agenda. You know, I always seem to not be able to do this. I have so many tabs open. I'm just not going to even, I'm just going to read the agenda and take it from there. The first thing we want to do is we want to do the treasurer's report. And tonight, Yaman is going to do it. Yaman, can you share your screen?
Yes, I can share my screen. Let's try. Should I do this first?
Yep, you're good. Yep, you go.
Let me see. Stop. Oh, actually,
No.
I'll see. I actually never share my screen on Zoom. And
Do you see anything? Is it sharing?
Oh, is this my screen that you're sharing?
That's my screen. That's the thing. Can you see it?
Okay. Yes, I can see it.
Wonderful. So I'll just you speak and I'll scroll.
Oh, okay. Yes, Madeline is not available, so I'm just here to present the work that she done. So as of the beginning of balance, we have $85,626.97. As of the income for this month, we have 690 membership due and 3,555 from the snack shop. So total income for this month is $4,245. We can scroll down to see our expense. Most of the expenses are for purchase for the snack shacks, and then there's one reimbursement for the for school improvement. So we have a total of $4,258.20 for expense. From the income and minus the expense, we have a total balance of $85,613.77 balance for this month.
Great. Thank you so much. Fabulous job. So, Mr. Berman, I just wanted to point out the one thing, which is the school improvement reimbursement, and that's a fun story behind that. And I just want you to talk about that safe that the school was probably built around and what you're doing with that project.
Oh, you mean that wasn't for the new granite for my personal bathroom?
No.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Unless I'm getting one, you're not getting one.
I'm sorry. No, we spent quite a bit of money this year on upgrading some of the areas in our school that sorely needed it. One of the areas was our teacher center on the 4th floor, which is receiving about $25,000 worth of new furniture. Again, this is an area that has been really sorely neglected, and our teachers certainly deserve a nice and professional place to work and learn. And the other place is for the administrative and clerical staff in room 203. Those are our wonderful school aides who are and other staff, including our wonderful parent coordinator, Mrs. Palumbo, who's joining us here tonight. Say hi, Carla. There she is. And also our programmers, we're renovating that office space as well. We have an additional school aide this year. So one of the things that we needed to do in order to facilitate all of this was remove a very large safe. And nobody wanted this thing. Well, we don't need it, for one thing. And nobody wanted it because of the difficulty in moving this thing. The fellas who actually wound up coming from Dumbo Movers estimated its weight at about 700 pounds. And so there was quite an expense, as you can see, of almost $1,400 to remove this beast of a thing and create the space that we needed to really make a better work environment for our staff. So unfortunately, that wasn't something that we were able to do with any other way. I kind of had to use my credit card and put a deposit down. And my wife is wondering what this particular, she thought I was moving out. She's like, what did I do? I said, no, the movies aren't coming. Don't worry. Because she saw the bill on the credit card. But anyway, that's what that's all about.
Thank you, Mr.
Both my
Berman.
games,
Thank you.
but really practical. We needed to get this moved in a safe way by a company who was licensed and insured, and I didn't want anybody getting hurt or any damage to the school or the building or anything like that. It was really that big of a kind of a thing. So
Yeah.
that's what that was all about.
Thank you, Mr. Berman. And that
Yeah, sure.
that kind of dovetails into two things. One is the importance of having a good working environment, because if you have a good working environment for our teachers and our staff, you attract better teachers and staff, right? So when we interview people, that we replace people we want in our school, they look around, they say, well, we spent money on our teachers, our staff. That's why we try to take care of them whenever we can. PTO spends money on teacher appreciation because you want the best teachers who want to come here. The other thing is,
and again, we put a lot of money into our facilities this year. We put a lot of money into technology this year. We put $385,000 into air conditioning for the auditorium and the cafeteria. That project is underway and starting. They've been coming in and doing measurements and preparing. We received the microphones that I've been talking about. They just came in last Friday, and we're pairing all the microphones up with the speaker systems and getting everything ready to be deployed into the classrooms. So we're really, really excited that, we really had a windfall of cash this year for a whole lot of reasons that we've been talking about really since we got our budget. And really the goal is to really spend it in the most practical and productive ways that would provide the students and families and the community in the school the best possible investments for the future. And I'm really happy with I think what I know how things are working out, and I hope you are too. So I'll stop now because I don't want to take a lot of time, because I know there's a lot of high school stuff that we need to talk about.
Right.
So
We're kind of like doing tag team like we always do. Mr. Berman and I are a good team, and we're kind of like going back and forth. This is kind of his principal report and my PTO president's report all rolled into one.
I'm muting myself now.
And the other thing I wanted to tell him is that, he very generously allowed us to run Snack Shack, which we have a lot more money coming in. And because of that, some things that he would ordinarily have paid for out of his budget, because he has this money coming in, his fundraising money, he's going to ask us to pay for down the road, specifically buses for trips. And he has certain items where sometimes it's appropriate for it to be built into the price of the trip, and sometimes it's appropriate for us to kind of subsidize it. And whenever he asks us for anything, we're going to, of course, approve it. So let me go to, I'm going to request a motion to waive reading of the minutes. Are the minutes up there on the screen? Does anybody see them? Someone give me a thumbs up, yes? So,
Yes.
thank you. So could I get a motion to waive the reading?
I second that.
Thank you very much, sir. Okay, so I'm gonna put it on the screen. I'll let everyone take a look at it. And if there are any questions, we'll unmute everybody and we'll go forward. Thank you for that thumbs up in the chat. Appreciate it. Jason does very thorough minutes. So in the minutes, they mentioned photo retake day. That was today. I think that went well. We have a tentative date for the June senior dance. If it happens, is June 8th, Wednesday evening. Okay, can I get a motion to approve the minutes?
Motion to approve.
Thank you. Any objections? Put it in the chat. No objections. Wonderful. Minutes are approved. Done. Okay, so I just have one announcement, and that's from Ms. Gasser asked me to tell everyone that we are proceeding with our Parent Academy project that's sponsored by the PTO. And look out next week, we're going to send out an email for a logo contest for the new Parent Academy. The Parent Academy, the purpose of that is to try to get parents to become more involved. That's one of our goals for this year, the rest of this year, and for next year, to have more parent involvement, especially coming back from COVID and in-person stuff. And we're going to try to make 187 a real community school in the sense that we want to have all of our families look to us as we are just the center of their children's lives, and we want to bring in our families to do that as well. So let me open up the chat. Can someone do the chat? And is there any questions for me or Mr. Berman? Mr. Berman, do you want to add anything real quick, or are you good?
I'm good, Mr. Labella, unless folks have any
Yep.
questions, I'm happy to answer.
So
anything that
anybody
comes
have
up.
anything in the chat for either of us? I do not see it. I do not see. We have 37 people. I'm sure they're all waiting for Melissa. So I'm going to make a motion to adjourn and then introduce Melissa and Samantha to do their presentation. Can I get a second?
Vito, is it okay just to make one quick gala
Oh,
announcement?
yes, absolutely. Should have jumped right in. Thank you very much. Please, Manal, go ahead.
Yeah, just very quick. And I know everyone is very anxious to hear about high school, which is way more important than the gala. But I just wanted to say hi, everyone, and let you all know that we have a great committee together for the gala, and it's turning into a beautiful event so far. I met with the person at Diker Golf Course last week, and we're really planning for a wonderful event. We really want to have as many teachers and staff at the event as possible with our parents, and just letting everyone know that by next week, well, next week is off, but hopefully by the end of the week, we will have information out to our families to solicit donations. And if anyone knows businesses that are interested in giving us donations, please have them direct any inquiries to me. And all of it is tax deductible, and we'll be sure to get that information over to everyone as well. So thank you so much, and have a great night, everyone.
What's the date again, Manal?
The date is May 6th, Friday at 7 p.m. and we have the event hall till midnight. And
Nice.
it's going to be really great. I can promise you that.
I'm so looking forward to get back and seeing everyone and having a great in-person night. That's going to be so fun. Okay, great. Thank you. Could I get a motion to adjourn and then we'll get the high school presentation going?
Second that motion.
Thank you, sir. No objections. So we are done the meeting. Jason, you're off the hook. We're good. It's 7:23.